hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god. Horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website, blacktabbygames.com, if you need full list of content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering images, effects, as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. And what's good, everybody? My name is Kristik, and we are playing Slay the Princess. As those little content warnings did show, we are in for a wild ride. There's the princess. And this is going to be a kind of like a choose your adventure type game, which I'm excited for. Can't wait for that. So I have a coin on my desk, which will kind of help us figure out what we're going to do. I'm not going to use it for, like, if there's multiple, like, things, because that would, I don't know how you would do, like, a coin flip for more than 2 possible scenarios. So we are going to be using this coin that I got from my lovely C-store. The hell yes. And the best side. Come on. The fuck no side. So... Oh my. Apparently she didn't like that side. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it on my desk, and whatever it comes up, that is what we are going to do. I probably could have... Oh, that would have been a good thing. I probably could have had a second camera showing the my mat and me going bing and flipping it. But that'll be for another time if I ever do that again with this coin. So we are getting into it. Let's do this. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
The narrator kind of reminds me
of... And in the
of
basement of that cabin is a princess.
Like Stanley Parable, Fran Bow, Little Misfortune, that hit. The voice sounds familiar, like Fran Bow and Little Misfortune's narrator.
You're here to slay her.
It's a very good
If
voice,
you don't,
though.
It will be the end of the world.
Okay. So are we talking about world, or like world, this world? Okay, so here are our choices. We got it. A lot of... Okay, so explore... Is that going to be like fine? No, because it's explore, so that shouldn't be. The underworld, what are you talking about? Have you ever considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get something in return? Or a reward for doing this? Telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Okay, so those are the... So I'm going to assume that the ones that have nothing explore with... I love the parallax with this. It's so cool. Are going to be finite, but these ones are not. So we're just going to start at the top and we're going to work our way down.
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
You know what? I think I might just let her out. This right here sounds awesome. But how can a princess locked away in the basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here.
You're asking me to kill somebody.
And do what needs to be done.
Or to slay
We're
somebody.
All counting on you.
But you're not going to give me specifics. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
I mean, the important
You've made it
task
this
could be
far,
letting
you
her
might as well
go.
reach the end of your journey.
That's a thing. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I mean,
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
are we though?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Wait. She's locked up because she's dangerous. Oh, okay. So he's trying to say...
And
okay.
before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Oh yeah, get pragmatic. Do that.
Causality doesn't matter here.
Big words.
Because the end result is the same.
All the
no
big
matter
words in the
what
world,
led us
man.
up to
It's
this
not gonna
point.
make me change
If
my
the
mind
princess
to
leaves the
try
cabin,
and...
the world will end.
Okay.
There is no changing that.
Yeah, no, all the big words in the world are not gonna make me change my mind and listen to you because I have a problem with doing that.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical
Yeah, they're
chicken or
big
egg,
words.
because the
Semantics,
egg is
metaphorical.
hatched and it's about to ruin
Egg.
everything.
Egg's another big word.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
No, I'm a child. Stop it. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Oh, are the other choices gone? Oh, no, they're not. Okay.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything,
Well, I mean, if
slaying a princess
they
is
were
much
locked up
better
in the
than
basement
slaying
for
a
no damn
seamstress.
reason, I still wouldn't
Seamstresses contribute something of
slay
value
them
to
either.
society.
Is much better than slaying a seamstress. Yeah, but if the seamstress still had the same powers as the princess, you'd still want me to slay her, though. Can't somebody else
if
do
only
this?
that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
You sure about that?
I have to say, I'm
pretty sure
surprised
you
at your
do.
reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish
Well,
I
I mean,
did.
if he made the rules, he'd probably try and make me kill her now. Or, I mean, he is, but what is this? What is it? Ooh. Oh, how cool. So it actually tells me the choices. Okay. All right. So that's cool. It actually it keeps track of that. That is really, really neat. Forget it. I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious? No.
You have to. No, you have to. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very,
I mean, if you
very
haven't
evil
considered
people,
that,
but surely you're not one of those.
but you
Right?
know she's going to end the world. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Do I get a reward for this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't do the work before I get either half payment or full payment. Doesn't work that way.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special day, just for you. And whatever you think it might be,
Is it an
I can
achievement? Do I get an
promise it's
achievement
going
for
to be
slaying
even
her?
better than your wildest imagination.
Alright, so we're going to save it here. Okay, yeah, we'll save it there. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she is as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. And okay, fine, I'll go to cab. You know what? This is better because...
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Yes.
But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out,
Yeah.
she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
I mean, like,
And the more you listen to her
let
honeyed
'em talk.
words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
so kind of like how you've trapped me in a web of false information, maybe? I won't know until I talk to them.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Uh-huh.
So sure,
Uh-huh.
go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Well, here's the thing, man. We were doomed from the start when I decided to hit play, so...
As you make your way up the short path to the cabin, you'll find the princess within.
Oh, that is so cool.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ooh,
She's a
is that me?
princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Is that me? Is that my voice? Is that my voice?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ignore him. Oh, so that isn't me. Or is it? Is there more than one me? Okay, well, I proceed to the cabin. I got no choice with that one.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Okay.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Ew.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I mean, it's pretty pristine, I suppose.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Ooh, our first 50-50 choice. Okay, so, I'm excited. I don't know why I'm excited. I shouldn't be excited, but I am. Okay, so here we go. We got explore, take the blade, or just entering the basement. So, exploring and taking the blade will be the fuck no side, and the enter the basement is going to be the hell yes side. So, here we go. And flip. Ooh, okay. So, it landed on hell yes. So, we are just going to enter the basement and not take the knife. Please don't kill
The door
me.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Okay.
This is an oppressive place.
That's a fucking
The
basement.
air
in a
feels
cabin.
heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's terrible. How dare you?
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing.
Is it though?
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
Is it hypnotizing
It's all
though?
part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Well, I mean, well, oh, okay, here we go. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue downstairs. If I say I'm here to save you, I could just say hi, or just walk down the stairs. We're just gonna walk down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around
That is
her
a
wrist,
big chain.
binding her to the far wall of the basement.
That's a terribly huge chain.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
That's a big fucking thick ass chain, man.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Is there though?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Okay, hold on. Let's talk a bit first, or another 50-50. Here we go. So, hold on. Let's talk first is going to be hell yes. And I'll see what I can do. It's going to be fuck no. And we got hell yes. Just to show that it is hell yes, I am picking it up as it landed. Cool.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, what's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Princess. That's funny. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Oh no.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Well, no.
Go back upstairs,
No.
get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
No. If I'm the first person seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Ooh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna explore more. I want to know.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Okay, what's the reason?
I don't actually know what that reason is,
God
but
damn it.
you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
I mean,
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
if I'm the first person you see, what have you been eating or
I
drinking?
don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I mean, yeah. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think that's it.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
I might. You don't know that. So I told her that, and she doesn't look good, but I don't think you're actually dangerous, but I want to see see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. Starting to think it's true, so I got a three-way here.
Is that why they threw me down here?
Yes.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Interesting.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me no, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me.
No,
Hopefully it
I
won't
don't
be
think
too
I
late
will,
when you
man.
finally come around.
I don't think I will.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Okay, so I still have a few more questions before we leave, or I see what I can do. So it's going to be the same thing. Top one's going to be hell yes. Bottom one is going to be fuck no. Ooh, okay, cool. And we got our first. Nope. Fuck no. So, yeah, we'll pick the second choice.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
But I bet if the narrator said so, I probably could have.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
But they might have. Okay, and another one. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. And we got a sorry. Hell yes. So that is option uno.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Huh?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
I mean...
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be
Holy
free.
crap, okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Dick move, narrator.
Is someone else here?
Okay, so we got 3. So, hey, or, you know, let's try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Alright, let me
Your
out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I guess return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what it seems.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Shit.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh my god.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh no. It has to be the 50-50 again. God damn it. Alright, so we got the hell yes or the fuck no. And wow, okay. We are going with the first one. So we are... Oh, God. All right.
Fine.
Here we go. Coin. Oh, the little cursor's holding the dagger now.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Oh.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Oh my god.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
That looks really bad.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
But...
No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What? No, it does not.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just
Ooh,
do that.
am I like a dragon guy? Am I dragonborn?
Watch me.
Interesting.
What are you doing?
Can I... Oh. Warn her. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you,
Oh,
hasn't it?
that's still so bad.
No, you don't have to do this, right?
Yes, I know.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the
isn't
blade
me!
has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Are you, though? Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
God, that still looks so bad.
We both know this isn't you.
It's not.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Yes, yes,
What
yes.
are you
Be
doing?
angered.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh.
But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
God
The two
damn.
of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again,
narrator.
and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
So is he controlling her too?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive.
That's one way to punish
The
me for
princess
not listening
stares
to you,
down
I
your
guess.
ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Oh yeah?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Great. Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods,
Son of a
and at the end of
bitch,
the
really?
path is a cabin. And it
Alright, so we're going to save this in 2 slot. Cabin of the Princess.
you're here to slay her.
I am.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, okay, so here we go. You know what? Let's do... But I
I
died.
can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened,
Ooh.
then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
What? Voice of the Smitten? Why does that sound... Oh, what's his name? Oh god, he's from the IT crowd, and he actually voices the robot in the new Fallout show. Matthew Berry, I think his name is. Please let that be him. That would be amazing if that was him. I love Matthew Berry. Hold on. Is that really him though? Is that the guy I'm thinking about? Time out for me being silly. Matthew. No. Yeah. Matthew Berry. He's in the Minecraft movie. Hold on. Oh, he's in a lot of shit. Yeah, he sounds like Matthew Berry. I'm happy with the voice of the Smitten. All right, let's go.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The 4 of us. Oh, okay, the princess is 4. Right.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
No, I
Sounds like
can't.
he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Explore. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I even bother doing anything? Or just go to the cabin? So they already talked to him, so you know what, let's do
Those are two
this.
Very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you
Please
if that's
do.
what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, it is.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yes.
You died last time,
Mhm.
which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Wow. I mean,
You were the one who did us in, villain.
yes, villain!
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
Well, I mean, she was pretty
I beg
cute.
to differ.
Thank you, Smitten!
I'm not going to argue with you.
So is he like a
I'm
bard?
just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Big word.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that,
Wow,
it
you
sounds to me like you're making the rather
really,
dangerous
narrator? The
assumption that
mocking?
Your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I mean, they kind of did.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Or I probably caused a shattering of some sort, and this is just a parallel world of what choices that I made and split my brain into technically 3 different people, me, the hero, and Smitten.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I already answered that. I'm not going to answer that again. We're dealing with parallel worlds and multiple universe theories here.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
No, because you locked her in the basement. She's probably still in the basement, but then she has a knife, so she probably could chisel through the door.
She would never. She's a perfect angel
it's a
that
possibility.
you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
I fucking love the. I don't know why I love the fish.
Convoluted.
It's so good.
I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
No. Ooh, okay. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about the princess. Yeah, let's find out a little bit more about the
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
Kill me because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? That's a good point. So, ooh. You know what? Let's go with this
People
one.
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
You dick. Yep.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
No,
And
I am
despite
not.
it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Okay, no, I don't think that's it.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
I could push this. There we go, yeah.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Oh,
You're
I'm
the only person
special.
capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Yeah, I don't deal with prophecies
Oh.
too well.
I didn't know we were special.
Special.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us
I'm just a little
friends,
guy.
even if it did feel nice. Oh, believe me, The last thing I want is for you and I to be friends.
Rude.
But I'm a professional.
Rude.
I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Super mean and rude. Okay, now.
I've told you
cagey.
everything you need to know.
No, I need to know
Going
more.
into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Right.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us.
I don't think it will.
I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but
You are.
you're just going to have to take me at my word.
No. Okay, well, I guess that's all.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm sure it is. Ooh, okay, so we got this now. So we can turn around and leave, proceed to the cabin, or I'm with them. Yep.
That's right. You can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes.
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Oh, I probably won't. Okay, so we're gonna hit this, and we're gonna go here. Yes. Alright, so let's turn around
Are
and
we
leave.
running away? What are you doing? We have to save her. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Away from here. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. Oh. Said I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish that. There we go.
I guess we will. You're joking, right? If we're going to the cabin, there's no world where we do anything other than save her.
I know, Smitten. Chill your cheeks, dude.
A warning before you go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything.
Yeah, you said
already
that
told
already,
you
yeah.
we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Boom.
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Well, hold on now.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too
I
great to be
do.
stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
I do agree with the hero in this
Don't
one.
pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Yes, saving the princess. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the
Ooh.
cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone walls
What
draped
the
in
hell?
fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
There's a mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But there's a mirror. Ooh, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Okay, so, yes.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and
I
rub
am like
your
a dragonborn.
hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know.
Or am I a
Can't
bird
gallantly sweep
person?
her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
You weren't here last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh,
So
right.
focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
All right, and now we are at our two choices now of take the blade or enter the basement. So it's going to be the same. Hell yes is choice 1, and fuck no is choice 2. But I actually am out of time right now for this one, so we will make this decision in the next episode. I am fully invested in this. This is so good. I love this, and I am so ready for more. I love like the explore your own choice where it like branches off into like a whole bunch of different avenues that you could pick. Oh, I never noticed that either. The choices here are like, oh, that is cool. Like the little details that they put in this too is amazing. Great game so far, but yeah. We are going to choose next time. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, let me know in the comments below. And as always, by subscribing, I get to see you guys in the next video.